Yes, don't forget to check out Doggie Diamonds No Filter on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Apple Podcasts and Spotify. It is everywhere on all DSPs. It's on Google Podcasts, Deezer, Castbox, iHeartRadio. Everywhere where you listen to podcasts, my podcast is on there, the audio version. And if you heard some of the shows before, go back in the archives and listen to some of the old shows. Go listen to some of the old shows. That's how you're supposed to do that. Let's go. We're going to cut this real short, sweet. Just came to say something real quick. As the beat play, hit that like button. All right, I'm here. Stop the music. We not doing no long, drawn-out music session. What's up, everybody? I'm Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds TV. I want to start this show a little different really, really quick. And I want to shout out some of my comrades in this struggle of content creators that come from where I come from and been putting it on for this culture for over 10 years and better. Some longer than that, but at least 10 years. And that would be definitely shout out to Sub-Zero, who come from the DVD world, who's making his waves on the internet, doing a very good job. Shout out to Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero podcast is out there. And definitely shout out to Gully TV, somebody who's been putting on for the culture for a very, very long time, that come from the DVD era, that come from the traveling, the cars and all that stuff. You know, I definitely want to shout them two out because they are individuals who've been putting on for this culture for a very, very long time. And I ain't into giving flowers. I don't give men flowers. I don't put flowers on men's grave, and I don't give men flowers. So those are the dudes that come from the DVD culture, and also somebody like Star, who comes from the radio, got on the internet and was doing his thing and making his waves on the internet, and definitely paved the way for me to do some of the things that I do on the internet. So shout out to Star. Also shout out to Sonetta, who brought a whole different element to the internet that was, you know, attempting to bring righteousness, consciousness, and awareness to the internet until they fucked that all the way up. But shout out to him anyway. Shout out to Sonetta, because if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't even know some of these guys, you know. And that about it. I ain't shouting nobody else out. Everybody else gotta get their weight up and work harder. So that's it. So shout out to Sub-Zero that come from the DVD world, Gully TV that come from the DVD world. Shout out to Star for being an innovator, and shout out to Sonetta for introducing the world to consciousness, because if it wasn't for Sonetta, you wouldn't have seen a lot of these dudes. There probably would be no hidden colors. There probably wouldn't be a lot of these things if it wasn't for that energy that Sonetta brought to the internet. So shout out to him, even though you dissed me and shit before, Sonetta, you motherfucker, but it's all good. You know, shout out to you for what you did. It ain't personal. I still gotta give people their kudos and tip my cap to people who definitely put in the work that they put in, you know. So I mean, you know, no matter what happens with you and an individual or what people think, you definitely can't take away their accolades, you know, and that's what I'm about to, giving people their accolades, especially people who definitely put on for this culture, and going through these waves of newcomers and you know, people trying to take down your brand and people talking down to you. And you know, it's tough. It's tough. You know what I'm saying? It's tough in this culture because, like those men that I mentioned, have been putting on for this culture for years. It ain't been 3 months. It ain't been 6 months. It ain't even been 3 years. It ain't been 6 years. It's been years. It's been like a decade that men have been putting their blood, sweat, and tears into this culture. And the give back is a lot of resistance, a lot of pushback. And the shit that's bugged out to me is that, and this is what I'm talking about, I had a long conversation with Gully TV the other day, and we were just talking about, you know, him as well as myself interviewed a lot of people. And when you interview a lot of people in this culture, you start trying to figure out, okay, what's my next course of action? Because I can't just be interviewing people. So a lot of times you see these interviews and it ain't nobody new. It ain't no new information. It's old information. So if you see, I don't want to just call out anybody because it ain't personal, but if you see an interview with somebody, I did it or Gully did it. This is a fact. So when everybody's like, rest in peace, Granddaddy IU, when you look around the internet, you just only see me and Gully because when he was alive, nobody gave a fuck. Nobody cared about what he did. It didn't get no views. But then when he passed away, oh, he was this, he was this, he was that. And it's a lot of pushback in the shit that we do. And sometimes we let it get to us and how we conduct ourselves and how we start putting our content out, you know, because I'm not a controversial dude. I don't have a story of where you look at me and you know I'm going in on somebody, or you tune into me because somebody dissed me and I'm responding tonight. I don't have none of that shit, because if somebody really got a problem with me and they in New York City and it's like that, I see them and punch them in their mouth. We ain't doing no back and forth shit. We ain't doing none of that. We ain't doing no internet. I'm not doing no internet shit with nobody, because once they hit the internet and it's deemed to be disrespectful, then we just gonna handle it how we handle it. I'm not responding to nobody because I just don't do that. That's not where I come from. I don't come from face fighting. I don't come from getting on the internet and yeah, and what about the time? Because if I was cool with you, I always pick up the phone and hit people jack. You know, whether people like it or not, whether we gonna argue on the phone. So once somebody take it to the internet, you a fake and fraud ass dude to me. You know what I'm saying? That go for any and everybody. You fake. So I'm not doing that. So some people was able to retain the audience and get an audience based on drama and based on, that's not what content is to me. That's not what content is to me. That's bitch shit. That's gossip shit. That's girly shit. Because I've seen people make hundreds of videos about other people and ain't nobody lost no blood yet. Nobody got a black eye. No, nothing happened. It's just all videos. And that shit is weird to me. That ain't what I came into this culture to do. That's not what I'm about. I'm in here to document the culture. I'm in here to speak to people about their experiences, past, present, future, current. That's it. I'm not even here to I don't have a problem with nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to document this culture because nobody is documenting it. And now when these individuals, do you realize I interview more dead rappers than anybody? Unfortunately, that's not a badge. I don't want that badge. But when you think about it, I interview Chinks. I interview Prodigy. I interview Granddaddy IU. I interview, Nipsey Hussle. I interview, it's more people. It's more people. But those are some prominent people that you're never going to see again. Lord Superb. I interview Lord Superb. It's a lot more people that I interview. You're never going to see them again. The only way you're going to see them is my interviews. But when I was doing it, I got the tag, he only interviewed old dudes and has-beens. Now you see people doing it and they rename it and repackage it. They call it giving flowers or all that other shit they do. But I got a lot of pushback for it. And that's fine. I don't have an issue with that. But it is a lot of ungrateful motherfuckers that don't look at, because I put out there, and this is what sparked this. I put out there that I'm going to interview Kwame Brown. I thought it was today. That is my bad. It is tomorrow at 1 p.m. I thought it was today. I've been ripping and running, doing so much stuff. I got my day crossed, and that's my bad. But that's going to be tomorrow at 1 p.m. We was just going through some technical stuff and just making sure technically everything is sound, because we're going to do a simulcast on his channel as well as mine. But as I put it out there, I'm looking at all the pushback and resistance that I'm getting from people. And that shit is just weird to me. Like, who the fuck do you people think you are to question me? And, I hope you ask him tough questions. Who the fuck are you? Who has asked tough questions in this shit, in this culture besides me? I've been doing this shit since 2006. How dare you say, I hope you ask tough questions? What are you talking about? And I'm getting a lot of that. Just look at the comments from people. Oh, he this, he that. How dare you question me on anything that I do when I've done nothing but elevate this fucking culture? All these washed up ass can't make a record rapper dudes are trying to be me now. Or doing what I do. All the dudes I interview do interviews now. Y'all don't find that shit to be ironic? And I don't care because it's culturally, it's fine. But don't question me or whether I'm going to do a job that I created. I created this shit. So how could you question whether I'm going to do a job that I created? Make it make sense. And it's the ungrateful shit because when other platforms interview people, nobody questions them. Nobody say, why you doing this? It's just certain few of us that y'all think y'all fucking own or control or critique. And I'm like, yo, how the fuck are you critiquing me? I made it possible for these motherfuckers. These niggas ain't know what to do. Half of them music ain't good. So they never made it as a fucking rapper. They did certain things. And they, you know, because when you really think about it, these dudes didn't make it. But when haven't I done my job? When haven't I done an interview that brought you something that you never heard before? Nobody has my interview style. Nobody has my way of doing shit. It's not a room full of people. It's not a collective. It's not a board. It's me and an individual. And you're going to find out something that you didn't know. So I just found it weird that how the fuck is people questioning me or whether I'm going to do a good job or not? Like you a big time supporter or, you know, or this shit is just weird. And I'm not even mad. I don't want y'all to think I'm mad because I ain't mad about shit. I'm just saying, I just find it weird that the fucked up shit is that, yo, we can't unite and come together for shit. Like I gotta fucking sit down. So I gotta sit down with this man and grill him and make him feel uncomfortable because some people are uncomfortable with him. I don't have an issue with him. I don't have a problem with him. So I'm supposed to bring this man on my platform and just for your enjoyment, I got to ask him tough questions. What the fuck is a tough question? Seriously. What's a tough question? Because of the bozos who was asking him questions, y'all don't even question them enough. They tell you anything. They sit before you. They sound intelligent. And to me, a lot of these dudes sound like a bunch of bubbling fucking idiots because when you really listen to them, come on, man. It's a bunch of regurgitated fear-mongering bullshit that we debunked years ago. So miss me with that shit. And then everybody talking about their views and their channels and all. Man, fuck all that shit, man. That shit don't mean nothing. You can have the most views, you can have the most channels, but you ain't got no legacy. A lot of y'all don't got no legacy. Because when this YouTube shit is up, ain't nobody gonna remember you. Seriously, nobody gonna remember you. Nobody gonna give a fuck about you. And that's a lot of y'all who always talking about how much views you got and this and this and that, and you bragging about shit. And I'm like, yo, you know, remember, the turtle won the race. It's a slow and steady. One thing I want people to know about me, I know what I'm doing. I know what the fuck, like I'm really an individual who, I know what I'm doing. Like I created this shit. I created when niggas didn't know what they was gonna do with their life, when they didn't know what they was gonna do. I was doing this shit. So how could anybody question me? This other fucking idiot talking about celebrity guy. Who the fuck is anybody to tell me what I can and can't talk about on my platform? Just really think about that shit. That take a lot of nuts and a lot of gall. And the more I think about it, it can't piss me off. It take a lot of balls for somebody to say what I can and can't talk about on my fucking platform. Just really think about that. And that be the people you jacking. Motherfuckers who gave you nothing and then get to question somebody who gave you everything for this fucking culture. Everything. Gave you people who you never heard of. Introduced new people to you. When motherfuckers was being victimized, brought them out. And then you got somebody that got the nerve to fucking question what I talk about and people sitting there listening to that shit without saying, yo, you bugging the fuck out. You dead ass wrong. Just really think about that shit. Just really think about that shit. Motherfucker got the nerve to question me. Question me. After all the fuck I did, after all I do. Come on, man. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here with that. And I show everybody love. I showed everybody love. A lot of up and comers, a lot of people trying to get their platform off the ground. I showed them love. But the arrogance and the narcissism of a motherfucker to sit there and actually run their mouth about me. Because it's more shit. Like I'm telling y'all, my brother Tadro was telling me today, he said, yo, you got to repurpose a lot of them interviews because they doing your shit. So when you go and you look at what happened to Camp Low and all that shit, these motherfuckers got my footage in there. When you look at the Jay-Z versus Big Pun, that's my footage in all of these new little documentaries that they putting together. That's my footage that I filmed and edited, color corrected, put the fonts on. This is a fact. So how could anybody say anything about me? I be chilling. You don't think I could go hard? You don't think I could fucking act like an idiot? Because most of y'all are fucking bozos and idiots. You're more known for being a fucking clown than anything. You're not solid. You never did nothing for nobody. You don't do nothing for nobody. You ain't solid in no way. None of these motherfuckers. Look at all the shit, the controversy that surrounds them. Motherfuckers fuck with somebody. They get a little deal. They cut the day one niggas off. They be like, fuck the day one niggas. Just really think about it. So when you really think about this shit, I'm like, yo, all these motherfuckers is using my footage. Then you got this other dickhead, I don't even know him, that got mad at my footage. He acting like he breaking down the game. Oh, yeah, this is what they're doing, the back doors. He take my whole Ali Vegas interview. He take my whole Inspector Deck interview. And nowhere on these interviews is my name. Willie D did it. Only person who did it responsibly and respectfully was Kwame Brown. Willie D did it. What is it about me that these individuals think that he gonna say, this other dude gonna say, and the interviewer asked him, like, now I'm the interviewer. I was the first fucking interviewer, so how you don't know me? And my name is on everything. So they'll cry, they'll do all this shit. But if it's Vlad, if it's Drink Champs, if it's anything, they'll say, yeah, on the latest episode of Drink Champs. I'm like, yo, what the fuck, what's the issue with a lot of these people are afraid to say my name? I'm not afraid to say nobody's name. Me and Gully was talking about that shit the other day. Yo, me and Gully wasn't even fucking talking to each other. We wasn't even talking to each other. But when I interviewed Mike DeLorean, the first thing I had to do was say, yo, you just did an interview with Gully TV. I wasn't even fucking talking to him. Wasn't even rocking with him. But I still said, nah, you did an interview with Gully TV. And the shit is just bugged out to me because when the reward don't look like what you put in, people want to, say you fell off. How the fuck could I, how can I fall off when I own more than niggas will ever have? I don't even talk about the shit I own. I don't talk about my business. I ain't talking about YouTube. See, because some people, the YouTube is their end all be all. I have business. Business. And I don't say shit because most of the people are sitting around waiting to see what they're going to bite next. They're going to see what they're going to steal. Yeah, you see niggas wearing shades, fitted. Come on, man. Come on now. And then when I realize when I'm watching these fucking so-called little documentaries, it's always a dude who's not even, these niggas don't even sound like they from America. They don't even sound, they not even speaking English. There's always some fucking dude with an accent trying to teach us about what happened with Big Pun and Jay-Z. When I got right from the fucking horse's mouth. You know who the horse's mouth was? I got it from Cuban Link, who was there. Big Pun never hit Jay-Z with a fucking bottle. He never did that. So we could dead that shit right there. It never happened. Jay-Z wasn't even in the club. And that come from the mouth of Cuban. That come from the mouth of Liza. They were there. So again, dudes will fucking make a whole document. People watching it. Oh, you see this? And I'm like, huh? This shit old. What is it in this hip hop culture right now? These rehashed ass stories. It's all about rehashing shit. It's always about what happened. And I'm like, y'all don't get tired of hearing that shit? Y'all ain't hear that shit? I didn't teach y'all about that shit 10 years ago. Now history has to renew itself. It has to come back for new people. But get the fuck out of here. I refuse to interview people after somebody else interviewed them unless I quote the source. So that's why, you know what, I like Say Cheese too, because Say Cheese be bringing people on that I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? And you're right. I am loyal I'm loyal to something that ain't loyal to me. This culture is not loyal to me. This shit ain't loyal to me. Motherfuckers talk the most shit to me than anybody. I know fucking Adam don't get this pushback. I know Vlad don't get this pushback. I know none of them get, but I'm like, yo, every time I wake up, you got these bitch ass niggas in my DM. I post an old interview with Benny. Old interview with Benny. The interview is not new. It's from 2019. I got these weird ass niggas in my DM talking about, oh, Benny this and Benny that. So what the fuck you want me to do? So tell him that shit. Nah, because listen, pull your panties up. Pull your fucking panties up. Change your tampon first. Pull your panties up. All I do is interviews. I have nothing to do with any situation with anybody outside of my fucking platform. I don't know about it. I got so many motherfuckers telling me, yeah, Benny this, Benny, what do you want me to do? I wasn't fucking with Benny yesterday. I mean, we wasn't in the crib together. You don't see me like this. I don't be taking pictures with niggas. I just do my fucking content, keep it moving. You should see these fucking punks. I should put them on blast. Then niggas talking about, oh, I'll come. So what you want to attack me for? Why are you willing to get shot? Because you're mad at Benny. Because all I'm going to do is clap one of y'all. This is a fact. Like, this is not even a thought. This is not even a thought. Like, you're going to get parked. You're going to get clapped. You're going to get earth, wind, and fire slapped out of you. Because you mad at Benny, then dudes say, oh, nah, you know what? I was wrong. I was in my emotions. How the fuck another nigga get you in your emotions? You know him? See, I be talking about people I know. I ain't emotional about nobody I don't know because I don't give a fuck. Yo, Benny this, Benny that. He not the best in Buffalo. What do you want me to do about that? What the fuck did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? And no matter what a black man, a black woman do in this culture, we got motherfuckers that just can't wait to tear that shit down. I don't know Benny business. I don't know if he did right by people. I don't know if he did wrong by people. I don't know. So dudes be all up in arms. They pussy bleeding. They wilding because I posted Benny. Because I posted a fucking flyer of me and Kwame Brown is going to do an interview. You should see the pushback that I'm getting. And that's why I can't wait to do it. I can't wait to do it. Because I like when hoes act like hoes and there ain't nothing you could do to stop it, but you probably beating your fucking computer. You probably kicked your fucking dog. You probably cursed your girl out. I can't, like, we got motherfuckers that's doing all types of shit in our culture, stirring up beef. We watching people get beat the fuck up on camera. People going to jail behind interviews. None of that shit don't get no pushback. None of that shit get no pushback. We got niggas solving cases right on camera in front of y'all. We got niggas solving cases. Shout out to DJ Academics, but he be trying to solve cases. The nigga in the yellow hoodie, look, blah, 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 blah. What are we doing? And you saying Illuminati Kwame, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here now. Now you got to go. I don't give a fuck if you was a long-time supporter because I'm not taking no other nigga quote and putting that shit in my shit. Like, I don't know if that man is a part of... And let me give y'all something else that's some real funny shit, right? Let me give you all some funny shit. Y'all be going ham off of this fucking, who's a Freemason and it's Masonic and all this shit. Let me tell you something, right? The people who love to pop that shit, the people who love to come before you and play games with you mentally, they the main motherfuckers who fuck with people who do that shit. Like I said, I'm going to be easy. I'm going to be cool. I'm going in 2023 chilling. But listen, I'm telling everybody, I'm warning everybody, keep poking the fucking bear. Keep poking the bear. I dare you. Keep poking the bear. Keep poking the bear. And we gonna go somewhere that motherfuckers gonna be like, holy shit. Because one thing I am, if I'm nothing else, I got receipts for everything. And I'm an excellent fucking researcher. Y'all niggas too easy. Just chill. Just do what you do. If you are lucky enough to make money off this shit, if you lucky enough to do what you do and feed your family and gain shit, be happy with that. All that trying to tear other niggas down because these little stupid ass slogans and quotes and all this shit, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Because again, listen, that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Because I do the knowledge to everything. I'd be like, hold on. So you mean to tell me, and this is the people, see, this is what a lot of people do. They question everybody and everything because they want to deflect. But when you question them, go back to some of my interviews with people. Look what they said. This came out of people's mouth. A lot of shit came out right out of people's mouth. So I ain't got to make shit up. I don't got to put nothing on nobody. This what the fuck you said. You know what I'm saying? So again, if you got somebody who just want to do their content, that just want to interview people, I want to interview NBA players. It's a whole cultural thing with us that we don't know about. I don't know NBA players. I've never interviewed an NBA player before. I never interviewed a fucking not first round draft pick, the number one pick. Why wouldn't I interview the number one pick in the fucking NBA? Something that's been around before we was born is going to be around when we die. Why wouldn't I ask this individual what was that going through, and you was a fucking kid? See, we quick to attack, and that's another thing I wanted to talk about. Like when you think about Biggie and Tupac, right? They was kids in charge of a lot of people's lives. They were kids, 24 and 25 years old. And they was responsible for hundreds of people's lives. Just really think about that shit. When I was 25, I don't know if I could have fucking taken the pressure. I don't know if I could have done what they done at that age. I would have made a shitload of mistakes. So again, we be picking motherfuckers apart and we be shitting on people, but we never put ourselves in their shoes and say, damn, that is kind of crazy. 24, shit, on top of the world, 24. Damn, getting a lot of money. And motherfuckers, you a powerful man. You got a right to get somebody, to take somebody's life. Not the right. You got the ability. You got the ability to go in front of 20,000 people and say, throw your hands in the air and everybody do it. You got the ability to look how fucking articulate Tupac was. I don't think we appreciated it when he was here. He was fucking articulate as hell. Although some of his behaviors, we might say, well, I don't know why he went there. But look how articulate he was. That shit hasn't been matched yet in this culture. The only person that I could say is articulate as Tupac would be, I like 50 in his interviews. I like 50 a lot. I like 50. I'm not for the articulation as far as the language and the words, but the way he's able to convey his point. I love that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I love Nipsey interview, man. When I first interviewed Nipsey Hussle, I knew he was gonna be special. I'm telling you, I knew he was. I'm like, yo, nah, this dude. But now look at these dudes. These dudes is wearing masks. These dudes is you don't even know what the fuck they talking about. Some of them are socially awkward. Some of them are introverted. Look at fucking the energy Tupac gave. And I've been around Big. I'm telling you, Biggie had a presence about him that wasn't intimidating on the level of fear that you fear that for your safety or something was going to happen to you. But you knew you was, I'm telling you, and anybody would tell you this, you knew you was around somebody special. You knew you was around somebody special because the gift that he possessed, you was like, yo, this is Fat Chris. Like I watched Fat Chris go to the international star. So even though I was doing my thing before him, that let me know it was real. Like, hold on now, that's fucking Fat Chris. Holy shit. He was walking around the hood with leaning Timbs and army fatigue suits and yo, this is see what I did was I said, yo, this shit possible. Because somebody from my hood, then you got Big, you got Inga, Foxy Brown, you got Little Kim, you got Easy Mo B moving around the way, Tech is living down there. So that shit was just like, yo, hold up, nah, we lit. That's what I took from that shit. So when I think about Tupac, when I think about Kwame Brown, I have to pick his brain because what he's doing, he went through what some of these kids is going to go through. If anything, they should utilize him as a mentor for these high school kids coming out of fucking high school wanting to go to the NBA. The pros, the cons, the good, the bad, the ugly. Instead, they want to trash his game. They want to say, yo, you this, that, and the third. But okay, cool. What if he is whatever you say he is? He still can be a teacher. Half of the football coaches never play football, but they be excellent coaches. They ain't never play football. They ain't never play football. But people little rivalries, people little slogans, people little names they make up for people that try to deter other people from fucking with them. And I don't like that shit. Everybody has a story to tell. Everybody has a story to tell. Everybody has a story that somebody on this earth can relate to. It's something that everybody can say that's like, oh, damn, yeah, y'all, I remember that shit. I remember drinking sugar water. Or, yo, I remember going to school and eating them Butter Crunch cookies. So now we're talking about who should be interviewed, who shouldn't be interviewed, who you should talk to, or this person time is up. I've never in my motherfucking life seen any black person say that a white person 15 minutes of fame is up. I've never seen them say that 15 minutes of fame is up. I've never seen y'all say, oh, they're played out. I've never seen y'all call them old. I've never seen y'all do none of that. Y'all only do that shit to your own motherfucking people. And when they hear you, they start ostracizing and throwing our people to the wayside because y'all saying that shit. How the fuck could I in my life ever critique or say anything about somebody who made it to the height that I never made it to as a kid? As a kid. I need to know because my future children, your children, they need to know. They need to know. But y'all so busy caught up in personal shit. Y'all so busy caught up. Y'all don't even know how to get the lesson because y'all love gossip more than y'all love lessons. I'm into lessons. I'm into being taught. I'm into, yo, what's going on? How did this happen? I need to know that shit. Either you sling rock or got a wicked jump shot. Who said that? But when BMF come on, everybody know everything about fucking Big Meech and BMF and all this shit. Everybody know everything about the drug dealer. Everybody know if Gunna's a snitch or not. Everybody know everything about 6ix9ine. Everybody talk about Meg and Tory. That shit ain't our life. That ain't our life. That ain't us. That don't signify who the fuck we are as a people. That's not us. That's nigga shit. But a kid making it to the fucking NBA, playing with Michael Jordan? Oh, nah. I need to know. You gotta have to tell me something. I need to know. You understand what I'm saying? So this is shit that is puzzling to me because look at the fucking the mentality that so many motherfuckers have, and it's us doing it to us. It's not, listen, I don't know Kwame Brown. I don't know him. And I figure if I don't know him, maybe some of my audience don't know him. So let's get to meet the man. Let's get to know him. Because out of all the interviews he did, how many people asked him about him? We're asking him about the sensationalized shit because we need headlines, views. Then you got people inserting themselves in shit. And it's just bugged out to me because I'm like, I'm not qualified to talk to this man about certain shit because I never walked in those fucking probably size 18 shoes. I don't, but I need to know because I got little homies who want to play basketball. I got little homies that's going to junior college, that's always on a team, that want to go overseas. What is that shit like? What is it like? What is it like when you sit there and you just bought a crib in this state and your agent called you and told you just been traded? What is that shit like? What goes on through your mind and you're like fucking 20 years old? What is it like to play with Kobe Bryant? What is that shit like? This is the shit that we need to know because, again, he get to speak about other heroes and sheroes and put them in a proper perspective and say things about them that we don't fucking know. So you understand what I'm saying? So the wildest shit is that I could never imagine being recruited as a kid to play a grown man game and have the responsibility of a family as a kid. Tupac, a kid. Biggie, a kid. Have responsibilities to families, street niggas, crews, women, kids. We never talk like what we say, yo, the kids don't listen. No, we never, ever, ever speak to them and ask them, what is this shit like? What was it like? Because at the end of the day, yo, we need to fucking know because we got youngins coming up after us. It's a lesson that they could learn. Right now, it's a young man, a young lady, dribbling a basketball right now, taking 300 shots. Why are they taking 300 shots a day? Because that's what they heard. They heard that's what Chris Mullin did. They heard that's what Kobe did. They heard that they were shooting in the dark. So what they doing? They going to do that themselves. They going to do that. Yeah, family. Mr. That's what this is it 85. What's the relationship between the owner and the player? Because we don't know. Look what we just looked at with Kyrie, right? Look what we just looked at with Kyrie in the NBA. We need to know what is it like when they fucking call you and just call you, like, what is it like? But we're never going to know these stories because the basketball players who could tell us some of these stories, they too busy fucking smoking weed. They too busy trying to be street niggas. You a basketball player, nigga. All y'all. You play basketball. You play basketball the fucking majority of your life. You went to school. I'm not buying no thug shit from none of y'all. I ain't buying it. I don't give a fuck what you affiliated with, who you grew up with, nigga. You play basketball. You in shape. You ate right. You got trainers. Miss me with all that shit. This street shit is whack. Nobody want to fuck. How the fuck you gonna make it as a millionaire in the basketball world and want to be a street nigga? What type of ass backwards stupid shit is that? But these is the motherfuckers who get big shows. These are motherfuckers on Showtime. These are motherfuckers who all over TV. Those type of dudes. Make that fucking make sense. And all they doing is give us fucking weed smoke and, yo, I'm going to the block and checking in and all this shit. That's the motherfuckers we supposed to, that's who the kid's supposed to follow. Just being honest. I don't give a fuck how nobody take it. That's who the kid's supposed to follow. That's who the young man, young ladies right now who's dribbling the ball, trying to make it in the culture. That's who the fuck they supposed to follow. Just really think about that shit. And that's common sense. This ain't no doctrine. This ain't no, that's who the fuck they supposed to follow. Somebody who made it in life, who live in a fucking gated community, who done got all types of bread, that done made it to heights that can't wait to go back and be a fucking nigga. Huh? We do this shit to get the fuck away from this shit. Like I said, listen, we get our ass whipped. Some of our women we love, I'm just talking about as a man. Just as a man. We get our ass whipped by our women. We get our ass, and I don't mean physically, but we get beat up by the women we love. We get beat up by the homies. We get beat up. Some of your children don't give a fuck about you if you ain't doing shit. It's a lot going on. And for some black men, all we have is toughness. That's all we got, is to be tough. We don't know how to turn that shit off. So we always turned up. Seriously. Man, Tyron, man, get the fuck. Matter of fact, you said some slick shit in the comments before, so get the fuck out of here. You gotta go. When did Shaq play with Jordan? Stupid, because you said some shit in the comment before, and I called you a bitch, and I still mean it. When did Shaq play with Jordan? So this is what I'm saying. Resistance. Just mad. You just mad. And if you, look, and if the fucking video say that I'm going to do this with this person, you got to be a real weirdo to go comment on some shit you don't like. You know you don't like it. You know that you're in resistance of it. You know that you don't like it. So what the fuck you clicking for? You know that's mental illness, right? You know that's mental illness, right? You know that that's mental illness. Oh, Tyrone, who the fuck is, matter of fact? Go suck a dick. Go play. Go play in your little butt like you play any other time. We don't got no time for that. Always, listen, you got to be mentally ill. If I see a video that says fucking dog pissing on a goddamn fire hydrant, you think I'm going to click in and say, ooh, this is nasty? The video already told me the dog was pissing on a fucking fire hydrant. Why would I click it? And these be the weirdo dudes that be in my DM, talk about what they'll do to me and all that shit. Nigga, listen. One thing I wish
a nigga would.
But you look like, yo, you gotta have some type of mental illness to watch shit that you don't like just to critique it. Like, yo, I'm just trying to do my thing. I'm just trying to live. And again, what people don't understand, when you shit on my guests, when you shit on the people that I'm interviewing, you actually shitting on me, because why am I getting the backlash? Why am I getting, like, I didn't even interview a motherfucker yet and they talking shit. You don't even know what I'm going to ask them. You don't even know what you might fucking learn from them. You don't even know what, you might get something that you didn't know, but you so mad. Listen, man. Go lay with a woman, please. You know what I'm saying? Go lay with a woman. But think about it. When you think about this shit, Mr. Skinny, I don't know you and I don't give a fuck about you. You don't ever in your life ask me if you don't, matter of fact, get the fuck off my channel. Cause I don't know you, nigga. You not even qualified. If you don't, this is what I'm saying. Who are you to say if you don't ask Kwame the real questions, I'm going to go in on you? Who the fuck are you? What have you done for our culture? See, this is the shit that I'm talking about. I don't even know this man. Never saw nothing he did. Don't have a problem with him. Don't have an issue with him. But he comes on my channel and say, if you don't ask him the real questions, I'm going in on you. This is where we at. This is where we at. All the shit I've done in this culture, all the shit that I've put forth, this is where we at. Know you from, nigga, go suck a dick, nigga. I don't know you from nowhere, nigga. Fuck out of here. I don't know you from nowhere. Where I know you from? I ever seen you face to face? Because I know I didn't. Niggas is weird. Niggas is weird. Motherfucker, they ain't never do nothing in this culture. Nothing. Nothing in this culture. Nothing in this culture. But say, if you don't do this, I'm going in on you. Do they do that with Vlad? When I seen Kwame do different interviews, did they go on? But see, my thing is, I don't know what that man is. I also don't give a fuck. But people sit there and watch that shit. People will sit there and watch that shit. I don't know if he a hater, Kwame, or lover. I don't give a fuck. I'm just doing my job. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing my job. And I'm warning you. I'm warning anybody. Listen, use my video. They all, listen, Lucy Sky Diamond, they all scared of fucking Vlad. You know why? Because Vlad will flag the shit out you. Use 2 seconds of his shit. Your shit coming down. See, I don't even be on it like that. I be letting these bums live, but I get you. I tell you what. But see, now what happens is a nigga don't got no content, so I become the new content. He want to go in on me. He want to do this, but then the people want to say, yo, hold on. Homie been fucking doing this thing for a minute, putting on for this culture. You ain't do nothing but dick ride. How nigga gonna say you know me? Where the fuck I know you from, nigga? Because if we was face to face, I wouldn't even listen. Come on, man. These niggas is weird. I've never went on nobody fucking channel and disrespected them. I don't fuck with people I don't fuck with. I don't. I see people interview people all the time that I don't fuck with the people that they interviewing. I don't watch it. Fucking if you don't interview him, I'm gonna go in on you. Nigga, please do what you gotta do, because you ain't gonna get no points. You can't get no points. Listen, you can't fucking take away what I've done. I'm etched in stone. All y'all fuck niggas who think you can say something about me. I'm etched in stone. I'm etched in stone. You can't take away what the fuck I've done and doing and gonna continue to do. Seriously. There's nothing you can do. And I don't even bother y'all. I don't even have issues with y'all. But look how they want to fucking pick fights. They want to this, that, and the third. So what is a real question? What is a real question? Because think about it. A person who doesn't interview people is trying to tell a veteran, one of the founders of interviewing, to tell them to ask them real questions. The fuck is you to tell me what to ask somebody? Just really think about that. Think about the goal. That's what I'm saying. Yo, I can't wait for YouTube to scrub all these motherfuckers, because it's coming. It's coming. I'm telling you, a lot of these motherfuckers who you see doing this weird shit, they gonna be gone. They gonna be gone. They gonna be gone. But again, when it come to them Euros, look how they stay quiet. You know what I'm saying? Oh, his name is Mr. Skinny and he fat. Yeah, I guess that's an oxymoron. But I ain't even trying to give him no lie. I don't even got no beef with him. I don't know him. I've never saw anything from him. I'm just dead ass serious. If he's doing him or he's doing whatever, I don't even know. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But then again, like I said, motherfucker do legendary shit in his culture. And this shit ain't even... Okay, so he's the comrade and your name is fucking Tammy. And I ain't gonna watch my mouth. What you gonna do? That's what I'm saying. Y'all on the internet typing, you better watch your mouth. What you gonna do if I don't? What you gonna do? I got knuckles missing. I got knuckles out of place from punching people in their fucking face. What you gonna do? And your name is Tammy. So if your name is Tammy, that means you're a female. And you talking to me, a man, telling me I better watch my mouth. What the fuck you gonna do besides get your head slapped and your head slapped around like the Exorcist? Let's just be honest. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? The fuck you gonna do? Just really think about that. Better watch your mouth. Go wash your pussy, stinking ass. Let's block him, motherfuckers. But yo, all I do is do interviews. I do interviews. That's all I do. Why is anybody mad at me for doing the interview? I just do interviews. This shit ain't even about motherfucking Kwame Brown. I do interviews. And then you got these funky, musty pussy bitches coming in here talking crazy. I better watch my mouth. For real, for real. You type FR. Anyway. Oh, see, look, here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna address all of y'all because you light skin, you not tough. Okay. So say I'm not tough. You want to see what's the equalizer that I got around here? You want to see that? And your name is fucking Kingsley? Nah, you out of here. It's a dumbass name, Kingsley. Your name Kingsley? Nah, I'd have changed my name, fam. Kingsley? Kingsley? Like Benny Kingsley? You light skinned, you're not tough. See, look how they able to manipulate our mind, right? Look how they're able to manipulate our mind and make us feel a way about each other based on our skin tone. Think about it. Think about it. They listen. Anyway. I got so much content. Nigga named fucking Kingsley, bitch named Tammy talking. Oh man. Anybody else? Cause I just sit here and just fucking kick y'all in y'all ass for the next 10 minutes. I don't give a fuck. Fucking Kingsley. Kingsley? Come on in this house. Come on, man. Kingsley? But I ain't tough, but your name is fucking Kingsley. Come on, man. Ain't nothing tough about no nigga named Kingsley. Kingsley. Anyway. That's what I'm saying. Kingsley sound like fucking beef eaters in front of there or some shit. Kingsley. God damn. Yo, love to all of y'all, man. But again, like I said, this show started off with love and we gonna keep it there. I love my motherfucking audience, man. Y'all the dopest. I love my chat room. Y'all the fucking dopest, man. You know, my subscribers is the dopest. The people who's always here are fucking dope as hell. And again, man, shout out to Sub-Zero. Shout out to Gully TV. Shout out to Star. And shout out to Sonetta, because Star created a lane in one way. Sonetta had a lane in another way. Gully TV got a lane, and Sub-Zero come from the DVD era. And I definitely gotta, give them they salutations for doing what they do. And it's not about their views. See, that's the thing. People say they views or whatever, or want to say they fell off or whatever the case may be. Nah, it ain't that, man. They did a lot for this fucking culture. And one thing I'm never going to do is look at people who've done a lot for this culture and shun them and shit on them based off of what the computer is doing, based off of what's happening in the computer world. Because that don't mean that they never did crazy ass content. That don't mean that they didn't put on for this culture. And that's the thing with us. First thing that we do is we forget what people have done for this culture. I don't forget. You know what I'm saying? William Cooper, let me ask you something. Why you in my fucking chat room shouting people out that don't got nothing to fucking do with what I'm talking about? Honestly. I don't like that. I shout out who the fuck I want to shout out. I didn't shout out Nori. I didn't shout out Killer Priest. I shouted out who the fuck I wanted to based off of what I said. Now, although those are my people, but who the fuck are you to sit in my chat room and shout out people? Fuck is you? Trying to steer the conversation. What the fuck are you shouting them out for? Didn't I just tell you why I shouted those men out? Fuck is wrong with you? Can't stand when y'all try to fucking steer the conversation and get the fuck out of here. Where was you at when I was interviewing them? Did I see you in the comments? Did I see you share shit? Did I see you there? Are you on their shit saying shout out Doggie Diamonds? No, you not. Man, push your ass the fuck up out of here. You ain't pushing the culture forward. The fuck off my channel, nigga. The fuck out of here. Pushing the culture forward. And I had both of them on here before. Where the fuck was you at? Pushing the culture forward. Fuck out of here. You push your ass the fuck forward now. Push your ass in the shower, wash your musty ass underarms, nigga, and shave your back. I feel like being an asshole right now. Yo, it's a Brooklyn thing. We just naturally be shitting on people. I shouted out mad people on YouTube. You don't fucking come on my shit trying to shout people. Who the fuck is you, nigga? Then they come on my DM, yo, why you block me? Why you do this? Fuck you. That's why I did that. Because of fuck you. Go shave your fucking hairy ass back. It knows, Sister Bell, it definitely beat them. Listen, man. Listen, what I said on Drink Champs, your name enters room that your feet have never touched. Your name enters room that your feet have never touched. And the deal is, when you like me, it ain't even no gangster shit, right? It ain't about no fucking gangster shit. It's definitely just straightforward, like, yo, I'm not on the take. I can't be bored. And it ain't about being bored because people don't come at me like that, right? So we not going to sit there and act like I done got proposition and I turned it down. They're not going to come at me like that. You know what I'm saying? All things work in divine order. Whatever I deserve, I'm going to get. Period. I don't want more than I deserve, and I don't want less than anything. I just work for mine. That's it. Sometimes I got to work harder. I got to fucking work smarter. That's it. But all this, you know, it is what it is. 2023, I got some fucking super duper plans. That's why I be chilling. I just be chilling because I'm like, yo, I know what the fuck is being worked on. I know what's happening. You don't think I got an exit plan? Ah, man. Shit is lovely. Shout out to Chris Strong, too. He's, here we go. Shout out to Chris Strong, too. I have an interview with him on this channel. Make sure you check it out. He's actually in the chat. See, this is what I'm saying. A person who I do interviews with, and they still support me and what I do. Shout out to all my moderators. Shout out to Blizz, who, not feeling well. Joe Schmo from Idaho. Is that your name? Joe Schmo from Idaho. Yo, doggy, what's up with your boy Bishop Whitehead? Well, I don't fucking know. But if you from Idaho, and are you really from Idaho? Because if you from Idaho, shouldn't you be worried about some fucking potatoes? Because what's going on in Brooklyn, I don't know if that's any of your concern. I'm just being right and exact. Just because somebody is accused, that don't mean they did it. I'm not saying he did. I'm not saying he didn't. I don't know. So what we not going to do is make me answer for another grown-ass man. That's that. But you Joe Schmo from Idaho, fuck with them potatoes, fam. Fuck with them potatoes. What's going on in the town don't even matter. Know what I'm saying? Don't even motherfucking matter. How's everybody doing? Shout out to Ross Girl. Kenny Mack, Build and Destroy Productions. Let me shout y'all out before I go to. I never really get to shout y'all out. I Am an Aboriginal. Oh, Joe Schmo Friday, shout out to you. Villains Comp. Mud, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Daytona 500. Charm Locks. Nadeem Rogers. KJ Fax. Wade OC. Reek Judah. Exact Music. Big Ma, one of the moderators. Mr. Nigga for Life. Okay. Joey Black. Epiphany 73. Kelly Mills, of course, the moderator. Dex D. Chip 7. Babyface Lokester. Been around for a minute. Tydro, my brother right there. Mo Clark. Consistency and thorough. We appreciate it. Not many places you can go visit and get this kind of work. Shout out to Mo Clark for the donation. Slim Tom. Queen Regina. Yes, Queen Regina. Very, very integral part of what's going to happen tomorrow. Michael Freeman. Shout out to y'all. Yo, you know what's funny too, right? Cosmic Energy. Shout out to you too. So, Boogeyman. Like I be talking, and one of the things that I don't like, and one of the things that I never want to be put on me, or I don't think any man should be put on them, is this angry black man shit, right? I don't like that shit. I talk to Tajo every day. I always say, yo, man, I don't want to be that dude who's angry or just always come off like I'm mad or pissed off. I don't like that shit because I'm really a jokester. I really want to have fun. I really, love life. But, yo, people be pushing you in this fucking place and you just be like, listen, think about this, right? And this is not me because, like I said, I'm not bigger than y'all. I'm just more visible, vocal, and have a platform. But just think about this, right? Look at the shit that you fight every day, all day, right? Look at the shit that you fight. And imagine going to your job, because this is my job, right? Imagine going to your work and motherfuckers just you got to fight them too. But just really think about that shit. Like this internet shit is just bugged the fuck out. And that's why I just be blocking people because I'm like, yo, come on, man. Leave me yo, I don't fuck with, it's a whole bevy of people I don't like. I don't follow them. I don't fuck with them. I don't look at shit. You know what I'm saying? I just don't look at that shit. Like I didn't even know what was going on today. I didn't even know, I think it's some Meg and Tory shit. Yo, I don't give a fuck. Yo, once I found out that they was smashing, that's a fucking lovers quarrel. I don't talk about dudes pipe action. That's just me. I don't got nothing to do with that. But that's a fucking lovers quarrel. And just think about, right, the whole Gunna thing. Come on, man. Our culture is fucked up. Think about how fucked up our culture is when the biggest thing in our culture is who's a snitch and whether a goddamn guy shot a girl. That's the biggest shit in our culture. That's the biggest shit going on right now. What the fuck? That's it? And I'll say shit like, yo, man, some of y'all got to get closer to God. And they'll say, how dare you push them into the religions that enslaved. Listen, I'm not talking about a doctrine. I'm talking about some of y'all got to get closer to God because you need fucking discipline, man. I've never listened. I don't know nobody no more, man. I only know a few people. Think about this, right? You don't know nobody no more, man. Like, think about the people you knew. You don't know them no more. What's going on? It's people you known for 20 years, 30 years. You don't know them no more. Look how they just fucking flip. Look how they switch. It's like, who are you? I don't even know you no more. Who the fuck can you trust anymore? Who can you trust with your secrets? Who can you trust with your life? Who can you trust with your ideas? Who can you trust with your well-being? This shit crazy. So I just be trying to tell people, man, yo, it's not about a religion. I'm not trying to tell you to pick this up because everybody talking I'm spiritual. I'm spiritual. Yeah, evil fucking spirits. Yeah, spirits are evil too, motherfucker. And some of y'all are fucking evil. So, oh, I'm not religious. I'm spiritual. Yeah, you're fucking evil. You got evil fucking spirits. Mm-hmm. You a part of that evil shit. But you could be in a room full of people and be by you and just feel like you fucking by yourself because you just looking around like, yo, I don't recognize none of y'all motherfuckers no more. What the fuck happened? Because you see people doing this for social media. You see people doing this for the streets. You see it's like everybody's posturing and doing something for somebody else, but they don't do shit for themselves. You know what I'm saying? They don't do anything to big they self up. They do shit to get a like or to get a comment or, you know, the way she held her ass out or the way he put the money to all this shit is dumb to me. You know what I'm saying? This shit is dumb. And the wildest shit about it. Joey, no, come on, man. You gotta get the fuck out of here. Come on, man. Don't bring me don't, you know, if you're a fun boy, respectfully, be you. But the minute you do anything or say anything my way,
that's your ass, Mr. Postman.
But anyway. So it's like, yo, man, I'm telling you, I just be like, yo, what the fuck? Like how people switching up on people at any given fucking moment. What the fuck? We don't got no past history. We don't got nothing. We don't got nothing that make you look at me and say, nah, you know what? I know your mom, so I'm gonna leave you the fuck alone. Yo, you know how many people that I wish I could fucking punch a hole in their face and I won't do it because I know they mother or I know they fucking wife or I know they fucking kids, but I just fucking leave them alone. I just rather get away from them, but I wish I could just fucking stick an ice pick in the back of their head and I won't do it. But now we in the times where, yo, everything is fucking clout and cap and social media and DMs and texting and motherfuckers will sit right next to you or sit right with you and text some other motherfucker. Sitting right with you. You could have a nigga sitting right with you texting your girl. Or you could have one of your homegirls sitting right with you DMing your man. This is a fact. What the fuck? What's going on? What happened? What the fuck happened? What are we doing? Like, yo, man, this shit is bugged out. And then you have people who that validation, them views, them comments, the likes, that shit gives them validation. That gives them a sense of being, a sense of presence, I'm like, yo, man, this shit is bugged the fuck out, man. I don't even know. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Some days I don't want to come on here. I don't want to talk. I don't want to be on YouTube. I don't want to do. I'm gonna just be real with y'all. I'm being very transparent with my audience. I don't be wanting to do this shit sometimes because I fuck with y'all and y'all keep me going and y'all keep me grounded. But sometimes I just don't want to do this shit. Sometimes I be like, yo, man, I don't even want to I just want to fucking just sit somewhere, get my bread and create content, do graphics, do beats and all this shit. Cause it's like, man, I can't get caught up in this superficial shit, man. I can't be in this shit. I can't fucking have my life, my likeliness, my manhood, my livelihood based off a fucking like or a view. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I didn't get a certain amount of views or I don't got a certain amount of subscribers, then I ain't this, I ain't that. How the fuck does that make me? You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been doing shit before the internet. Go and continue. So if I get 500,000 views, I'm seeing people saying to me, yeah, your numbers is going up and all that shit. I'm like, I barely even really look at that shit. I just do content and keep it moving. Like, I don't have time to sit around and fucking be a dog and sit in the living room and lick my own balls. After I do something, that's it. I don't even fucking look back at it. But just look at how our validation is based off of who fucking give us validation, but they not even valid. Like, so how can somebody who's not valid validate me? How can a motherfucker say, yo, if you don't ask the right questions, I'm going in on you? So I'm supposed to say, damn, I better ask the right questions, because if not, he gonna get me. Who the fuck are you? This is what I'm saying. So right now we in a time where, you know, if you don't fucking have a certain haircut, or your lineup is fucked up, or your beard ain't shaped up right, you know, you are the bullseye is on you, and this shit is just bugged the fuck out. Like, where's your sanctuary at right now? That's why I want to ask every man and woman, where the fuck is your sanctuary? Where's your time that you can just go be centered and chill and just know that, yo, nobody love me, nobody hate me, there is nothing, I don't feel nothing, I don't hear nothing, I'm just in a state of nothingness. You don't got that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? You don't got that shit no more. Anywhere you go, anywhere you turn to, a listening ear turned into a running fucking mouth. It is people right now who have a group text talking about you. It is people that have not done some of the shit you done, but then they'll praise somebody who wouldn't even do half the shit you did. Who ain't even fucking do half the shit you did. They'll praise somebody because a motherfucker know how to knock down a wall or some shit like that. And you doing motherfucking some of the most incredible shit that everybody's talking about you, but some of the people will look right past you. Just think about it. You might have made a candle. You might have made a new dope shirt. You might have made a beat. You might have made a song. And your own fucking people that you know will scroll right past that shit and go like somebody else shit and validate them, but then be like, oh, I saw that shit. Oh, yeah, I saw when you posted that. I saw that. So why the fuck you ain't like it? Why you ain't support it? Why you ain't share it? And they sit there with the jack. They sit there fucking stupid. You know what I'm saying? This shit is just bugged the fuck out. So sometimes I'll be like, I can't. Yo, one night, I was on one. I tried to delete all my social media. I was going to delete everything but YouTube. I was just going to delete shit. I just didn't want to be on shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, yo, I don't even want to be found. I just want to fucking disappear. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, like, I want to disappear. I want to come on YouTube when I want to. I want to do shit when I want to. But man, fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck this shit. Like, this shit is just bugged the fuck. This shit is bugged the fuck out. And reason why I'm saying all of this, you know how fucked up it is to be only valid based off of what you can do for people? You know how fucked up it is to be only looked at and held in high regard based off of what you could provide and what you could do? And even if you provide, if it's at a minuscule scale, if it's not on a high scale, you're considered to be a bum. Or you can't do this or do that. Because you can't purchase this for some shit. You can't do this. You can't do that. You don't got this in the bank. You don't have that. That shit is bugged the fuck out. That shit is fucking people brain up. Because people are right now going overboard trying to overcompensate for shit that's not even possible or probable. You know what I'm saying? It's not even possible or probable. Right now, people are scurrying right now, trying to get Christmas gifts that they can't afford. Yo, nobody can't afford shit. Why you think I don't be like, yo, send me a cash app? I pin it to the top. If you so choose to hit me off, fine. If you hit me a super chat, fine. But it's not a fucking requirement. You know what I'm saying? If you do it, I'm appreciative of it. But think about this shit. Motherfuckers can't afford Christmas gifts. And I was in Walmart. I was in Target. I was in all types of shit. And I just see motherfucker, this shit is packed. And I'm like, yo, that same money you spent on that Christmas shit, You could have bought a bomb and killed some of the roaches in your fucking house. I'm just being real. I ain't trying to be funny. You know, you could have got rid of some of the mice, right? You know, you could have put mice bait down. You could have called a fucking exterminator. Yo, how do you have a fucking doodle tooth in your mouth, or you got like a bad tooth in your mouth, and you spending all this fucking money on Christmas shit? You don't care about your tooth? That one lone crazy ass tooth in your mouth don't bother you? Like, you okay with it? What the fuck? Yeah, you got all this shit, you got all that shit, but you got a bum ass tooth. That shit don't bother you? That don't bother you one bit. Just really think about that shit. What's happening? You got some shit going on. So I be bugging the fuck out. And I be trying not to be critical of others, but I'm so observant. And I try to understand the nature of people. And I can't get it. I don't get it. I try to rationalize. I try to just say, well, that shit just don't make no sense to me. Everything ain't for me, I guess. But you be having thousands of fucking people who be fucking jacking that shit. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? So now you got people doing all types of crazy shit. You got Klarna, Sandman, why don't you find a co-host like Vlad? Sandman, you been watching me long? Do you know anything about me, Sandman? Because I'm about to, you know what Sandman is too, right? Night. I'm about to put your ass to sleep. Seriously. But, you got Klarna. You got fucking, who interviews the B-list dudes. Okay, there we go. There you go, Sandman.
Night, bitch.
But listen though, I be like, yo, it be shit that I gotta do first. You know what I'm saying? Yo, and get the fuck out of here, Think Eyes. Yo, but I'm gonna be real with you too. This is on a serious note. Anybody that's in a relationship, anybody that's in a marriage, anybody that's been with somebody for a long time and you going through some rocky times or some tough times, you know, give it some time. Things will work out how it's supposed to work out. And if you in a marriage is tough. Long-term relationships are tough. They have rocky times. But, you know, fight for your relationship and fight for yourself. Because we in some fucking crazy times. And people have to know how we have to stick together in order to get through this shit. But then sometimes people don't want to stick together because they think the grass is greener, and let them go fuck with that artificial turf. So I'm telling everybody, whether you're a man and you see a woman doing this, or whether you're a woman and you see a man doing this shit, I know that shit hurt, but nah, let them fuck with that artificial turf. Let them do that. Because the cream always gonna rise to the top. You know, and we in a turbulent time where everybody's a fucking relationship expert. But I ain't never seen a time where everybody was single. I ain't never seen a time where it was so many fucking single people. I ain't never seen a time where people take advice from single people. Or you got these fucking single groups. You know what I'm saying? Like, get the fuck out of here. Or we dating, but we fucking. I ain't know dating meant you fuck. I ain't know that. So, again, me, what I want for myself, what my goal is my ultimate happiness, optimum health, mentally, physically, spiritually, and getting my fucking money. Everybody in a fucking relationship, but be single at the same time. Because at the end of the day, like, if you're in a fucking relationship, right, and you're a woman, you're in a relationship, no man should be able to penetrate your relationship with any form of flattery, any compliment, none of that shit. Seriously. Just like anytime I've been in a relationship, I don't fucking play around with that shit. Like, thank you. I mean, I'm single, but I'm just saying, if I was in one, nah, I don't play that shit. Because you cannot come into my cipher and disrespect the woman who I fucking look in the face every day. And you're not going to make me be a liar to somebody who I fucking so-called love and care about for some extracurricular pussy. Make it make sense. So I'm going to be a liar. I'm going to be a deceiver. A liar and deceiver for some pussy. And when you really think about it, you get some shit once or twice or three times and it's like,
Peace.
you know what I'm saying? Kyla Avery said, I'm single. I would love to meet someone special one day. I don't think there's nobody special. I think you have to meet people or attract certain people and let them be who they are. And I just think that, because I hear shit about compatibility. Man, who the fuck is nobody's compatible. Because if you like what I like, and if you on what I'm on, then you're fucking crazy. But I hear so much shit, And sometimes people just don't want to fuck with you. They got all types of excuses and why. But, if you're not going to fuck with filet mignon, you're going to fuck with tuna fish, that's fine. Fuck with that tuna. But I just tell everybody, I'm not a boomerang. You throw me away, I don't come back. I don't come back. Especially for, you try to shit on me for another nigga? And the sad shit is that the niggas that any woman try to shit on me for, the nigga know who I am and he want to fucking be me. And he'll see the greatness in me, but a woman won't see that because, yo, any relationship I was in, if a nigga could fuck a girl that I was fucking with, then fuck you and her. Seriously. I don't care. I ain't never sell my soul for no box. Seriously. Nah, but chemistry and compatibility, that shit is subjective though. That shit is subjective. That shit is subjective because that shit fade too. That shit start and then go away. Then what? You know what I'm saying? The minute you start growing different, the minute, you want to change your hairstyle, the minute you want to change the way you do some shit, that shit fade too. So that don't mean that you have that. That shit be forced. A lot of times, motherfuckers be meeting each other and be, yeah. And that shit really just be lust. Truthfully. It really be the physical attraction. It ain't nothing mental. All that fucking, what you doing today? What did you eat today? That shit get played out. Motherfucker be like, yo, I ate. All that shit get played out. When you got a motherfucker when you got an individual that makes sure you are fucking fed, clothed, safe, got money in your pocket, don't want for nothing, that's a motherfucker who really give a fuck about you. And I find a lot of times that shit don't even be happening no more. Motherfuckers don't even be like, they don't even give a fuck if you ate, if you good, or what's going on, how was your day, what's going on. Motherfuckers don't give a fuck. They give a fuck about them. Or they start off with that bullshit and then that lust wear off. Ladies, I just want you to know, right? This some real shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. One day I'm gonna do a motherfucking honest show for you ladies. I'm gonna get y'all to understand men. I'm gonna get y'all to understand men fully, right? Listen. A lot of men have options like ladies have options. Do you know how strong you have to be? How disciplined you have to be? Not to weigh those options as a man? See, some women will naturally not do that because how you were brought up. But a lot of men, there is no knock on you for fucking a lot of women or fucking with a lot of women or entertaining women. There is no knock on you for that. It's actually promoted. It's actually celebrated. So, when you have a guy that's into you and not into anybody else, then that shit is rare. Because, I ain't really fuck with her like that. I mean, I got up with her. She gave me some neck in the car, but I don't really fuck with her like that. So, when you have discipline, like myself, it ain't too many people like me. Because it's hard as fuck to resist temptation. It is very hard. But you have to have a strong mind, a strong will, and a plan and a purpose to know that this thing that I lust over, this thing that I think that I want, can jeopardize everything that I have. And I ain't willing to lose what I have for what I think I want. What I think I want, because I don't even know if I want it long term. But for right now, I want it. But if I take it, I can lose everything. So it takes a lot. Now, ladies, I'm a person that is very, very big on smell and odor and shit like that. I talk about it a lot, right? So, you have some men that don't care. I care. I care. You have one day where you're not the freshest you can be based off of, activity. I'm not talking about bad odor or nothing like that, but you might not be all that fresh. I care. I judge you. I don't forget that shit. Some people be like, they don't give a fuck. They just trying to get theirs off. I care. It bothers me. I will never forget that shit. I got one girl I used to deal with on Instagram right now. And some days I just want to DM her and just say, listen, man, I don't know if you got yourself checked out. I don't know what you did, but you need help, because that's why things only happen with me and you like once or twice. The first time was cool. The second time, like, whoa, this ain't gonna happen. I should DM her and tell her. But anyway, because you don't watch me, so I could just talk bad about you. But the point that I'm making is that, dudes would just run around and just be like, fuck it. And you all in, you thinking this, that, and the third, and the dude won't give a fuck. Or all this shit is a game. And I never seen a time where all this shit became a fucking game. Everything is a fucking game. Everything is a fucking lie. Everything is some type of getting over, but what are you really getting? Like, let's just be honest. What are you really getting? I don't feel validated because women like me. I just don't. I don't think that shit makes me special. I just don't. Why? Because I'm an individual that when I was 300 pounds, when I'm 190, when I was 200, when I was young, when I was 18, when I was 24, I've always had women. So that shit don't make me. It don't make me. But now we're in a time with social media where all motherfuckers do is play. And when you could fully trust somebody? When the trust is 1,000, if a person you fuck with, you could trade phones. I don't suggest you do it. because it's kind of an invasion of privacy. But when a person say you can look through my phone, I don't give a fuck. Look through my phone. Ain't nobody in my phone. Nobody hitting me up. I'm not hitting nobody up. Think about that. If that shit real, trade phones. If you're in a relationship right now, you think your shit is real, trade phones. And when you trade that phone, and if you decide to look into the phone, listen, just see what happens. Trade phones. I bet you. You got a lock on your phone. You got password on your phone. You got all types of shit. Because you are hiding shit. But I must go. I got things to do. Until next time. I should see y'all about 1 p.m. tomorrow. Yo, I just learned about some shit called ASMR, right? I didn't know that people pay money for crazy shit. They pay money for people to do this for an hour. And they watch that shit. They will listen to you do this shit. Crush a bottle? I'm dead ass serious. What the hell is going on in the world? They will listen to you do this. I'm not lying to you. You could crack your knuckles. You could do any fucking thing. You could do this shit. Ladies, I can make you do that too, though. Listen. You ain't. They listen to that shit. The fuck is going on? What are we doing? It ain't this country. It's this country. It's this country. Now I ain't gonna front. I like bubble wrap, but just look, listen. Yeah, you've heard this shit before. You know. Yeah. You know. But I gotta go. I got some shit to do. I'll holler at y'all later on. Doggie Diamonds TV on everything. Doggie Diamonds TV on everything. I'm trying to find something. I'm on TikTok, Doggie Diamonds TV. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, everything. I'm on everything. And hold on. If you don't get the notifications and you like, yo, what the hell is going on? I missed the video. It's very simple. A quick fix. All you got to do is go to theinterviewking.com. It's in the description box. You see that? Subscribe to my email list. You'll never miss any content. It comes right up. Put your email in. Pow, there you go. That's all you have to do. Oh, y'all seeing the back end of what's going on. Y'all ain't even supposed to be seeing that. It's that easy. Charm locks. Yo, all right. I got a secret. I'm going to tell y'all a secret. Y'all might not know this about me. But I am attracted to women with locks. Just so you know. Nah, I mean all women. I like all women, but something about that shit, you know. I be following them little locked pages and shit. It's the truth. Until next time. See y'all tomorrow.